Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what up? My name is Lindsay, aka Lijo, and this is my channel to talk about weird things on the internet. So today we are going to talk about the key to consistency. I do believe that procrastination and the lack of consistency, especially at scale over time as a recurring pattern in your life, can really be an inhibitor for the things you want to accomplish. It's all about the mind shift. It's all about the mentality towards this. So we're gonna get right into it. You know, when we set a goal, when we set an intention to be like, I'm going to do this at this time, my whole next week, I am going to do X, Y, and Z every single day, right? But then what happens? We get up, start the day, and then what most people do is they give themselves the room to decide to have a second option. Now, I feel the introverted deciders tend to do this more because they are self-over-tribe. They have that TR, that FI first. And so they're saying, I have the right to be able to decide to change my mind at any point during this day that would make it, feel better for me. Or, I would like more to do it this way, or this feels more comfortable. And they give themselves the ability to have a second option. We don't want to give second options when we want to be consistent. We don't want to allow our brains the ability to believe that there is another option other than what the goal is. All right, so let's use a little situation to illustrate what I'm talking about here, right? So you're traveling with friends or family, and you're overseas and you did something a little bit shifty, a little bit out of line, right? And you have been captured and thrown into prison. And the only thing that they feed you in this prison is popcorn and water. Okay? Not ideal, right? You get tired of popcorn pretty quick, especially if it's salty, it's just a lot. So all you get in this prison is popcorn. However, you know that your friends are missing you, and you know that they are going to the embassy and they're going to get you out. And so for the sake of your own survival, you are going to go and you're going to eat the popcorn and drink the water every single day until your friends are able to get you out. Now, you're in this prison. It's a very hostile environment. Are you going to be like, excuse me? I was actually hoping for some Mediterranean food. No, you don't have that option. You can't ask for it, right? So in life, our route from getting to A to B is often just to eat the popcorn, right? A lot of us know what we have to do to achieve the thing that we want to achieve. It's just that there's all these other things that are nicer in the moment, that are more comfortable in the moment, that are more fun in the moment, that you want to do. When you close those out of your mind and no longer let them be a possibility, you are more easily able to travel from A to B because your sustenance, the thing that you need as a vessel to get from that place to the other place, is your only option. And therefore you just know, I have to just go down this road, plug through it, and then I will achieve the thing that I want. So for myself, I don't do the same thing every single day. However, I do follow very consistent time blocks as it refers to my weekly and my monthly schedules throughout the year. And I do have a video on time blocks. You guys can look at it, what I'm talking about there. So I do have these time blocks that are able to be rearranged throughout the week so that I can always get everything done that I want to get done during that week. Do I always eat the same thing for breakfast? No, not necessarily. Do I always wake up at the same time? No, because sometimes waking up at the same time doesn't allow the right time blocks to fit in with what I need to do that day. So it's not just about being strict and being rigid and being like, I'm only going to do A, B, C, D every single day in order to do this thing. No, it's about finding a system and a flow that works for you in order to achieve that thing consistently over time. Now, one thing you may realize is sometimes you have to plan to integrate external things, external variance, in order to keep yourself motivated to be able to walk through and achieve that thing. So you might have to be like, okay, Monday through Thursday, I'm only giving myself this one option. However, on Fridays, I'm giving myself these 3 options and I can pick whichever one I want. But then Saturday, Sunday, back to that same one option. And now I know this can be especially hard for those of you who have Savior OE as well, people who have NE or SE in their top 2 functions, because you are more drawn to the new experiences. You're more drawn to the variation of life, right? Which is why we love you. As INTJs, we're like, wow, look at you with all of your variations of things. It's very interesting. However, this innately means that it is technically easier for me to be consistent because I don't want extra sensory, right, in my life. I just want to drive through to the end. So me speaking on this is kind of unfair because it is naturally what I'm programmed to do. However, I really think it is the mentality that I do have naturally that does allow me to do this. And, you know, just like we try to adopt mentalities of other functions to allow us to simulate doing that thing, it's no different for anyone who's looking to have consistency in their life. All right, so how do you start doing this? How do you start applying it, right? Well, it starts with defining what your goal is, understanding your route to getting there, and then saying, I am only giving myself the option to do this tomorrow, and take it one day at a time. So take your first day, say, I'm only giving myself one option to do this tomorrow. And again, it's a mentality, right? There's no strict rules that are actually applying. There's no one who's forcing you in the morning to only do that thing. The only thing is your own mind. So you're only giving yourself the one option to do that thing tomorrow. And do you know what? You do it, and then you go to sleep. And then you say, tomorrow, I'm only giving myself that option to do that one thing. And you do it again. And now your brain is starting to form a pattern of consistency. Your brain is starting to see that I only have this option to do this thing day after day, or every 3 days, or every 4 days, whatever you need to do to get it done, right? And it starts to believe that that is its only option, that that is its only route in order to get from A to B. Pretty simple. Give yourself one option, give yourself only that option over time, and that is the key way to build a consistent lifestyle to a defined endpoint in which you determine. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you gained something out of it. I know you can do the thing. I'll meet you down in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Was I cool? Did I do like the peace sign cool, or is it like this? I really don't know. Hey guys, welcome back. Oh gosh. These intros are so freaking... Ugh.